Oh, okay, elevator looks powered. Let's go ahead and explore this area. Yeah, I don't actually get headshots, so what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do, chat? What are you gonna do? Can I get in there at all? I don't think so. I don't see any entries up here. Okay, I think we got everything in here. Any rooms that I missed? No. Alright, let's keep moving. So no DF because of WoW? No DF because of World of Warcraft for JP and Zeke is at Burning Man. So yeah, we don't, honestly, also between all of us, we don't have a huge amount to talk about. So we'll just have a lot to talk about next week. Yeah. And we'll have a drop frames next week. Oh, here we go, boys. Oh, we got a name, bro. Let's get some health. Great. Looks good. Now we're up in the control rooms from where the other stuff was going on. What's this? Ooh. Airplane evaluation order? Uh-oh. There it is. The airplane in question has been brought from a private airfield, located in the town of Blank, Cincinnati. It is suspected to be connected to the Blank AWE. It is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor in the containment sector, brought here through the New York subway tunnel special access. Oh, so they use the subway tunnel to bring in large stuff into this area. The plane's black box is currently being evaluated for blank, and initial readings have been taken by a research team, though no altered status has yet been detected. Hey, Amnesia. How you doing, bud? Levitation ammo efficiency. First side was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. Dylan blank. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in it a lot. It was our secret playhouse. JF. Jesse Faden. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom and his gang, Freddy, Hugo, bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. Oh. Okay, so all the kids that he mentioned are missing. Good.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years shining a light in the shadows. Thanks for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
What I'm about to tell him, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother lived there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere? I'm not sure. The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. Good timing, too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there.
And the best part is we now know that America Overnight was made by the Bureau of Control. So they know exactly what happened. They're just totally messing with the dude. Love it. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary, caused by an object of power discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived on the site at September 14th. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector in the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when the agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. 17? Wait, what?
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions. Or die trying.
Okay. Excuse me.
Evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out.
Casper Darling.
He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
Oh my. That might have been the end of Carla. Whoa! What? Is that a bug? What the hell? Right now we are in containment. We need one more for that. We have to kill demolition experts with charge. We need to remember that. If we can find a containment. Pierce maneuvers? Nah. Launch tactics? Kill enemies using launch? Yes. Yes, we'll do that. Cool. Baze Ezra. Nice. Hey, Little Seal. How you doing today? Hey, Owzie. Good to see you guys. Ooh. Oh, we also missed the stage 2. Yeah. After what happened at school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They'd been using the temple side. We called it that, but really it was a broken concrete thing, not a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something. Very dark. The Knot Mother lived there with her babies. Children, I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. They were changing into little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. Ew. Okay. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There were a lot of them. More of the kids from the town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog. Like a melted dog. But I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the side to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation Dog Neil. We went in and met Polaris like a star. She told us we were special. She made us special. It felt like being born or reborn, the world fading in for the first time. Familiar but somehow different. Polaris told us how to turn off the projector. The dung monkeys and the Knot Mother were coming straight at us. Dylan was crying. I turned it off and they were gone. It was over. I took all the sides and burned them. All except hand. Interesting. So they actually destroyed the portals. Second side we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting, and then we'd come out. Everything had melted around the projector. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. He thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed his side, but that's not what happened. That's when he turned into the melted dog. Ugh. Jesus, dude.
Let's see what they have on Ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Whoa. What? Stage 3? Stage 4? It's like a nuclear blast radius. Stage 2. Stage 1. And that must have been where the projector was. Sealed area do not access. Well. Damn, I guess we really aren't accessing it. Tom and the others had gotten worse, scarier. The math teacher, Mrs. Chester, tried to make them listen. They pushed over a piano on her, broke her legs. Then Tom bashed her head in. Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. I always liked her. I liked math. That was the tipping point. It was Lord of the Flies level bad. The grown-ups realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo and the others away. Tom was screaming that the not mother would make them all go away. They enacted a curfew for every kid in Ordinary. Mom and Dad were pissed, asking us about the dump, about everything. I remember wanting them gone, like Tom had said. When we woke up the next morning, pretty much all the adults had just vanished. Was I responsible? Did I don't know. Disappearance of the majority of Ordinary's population confirmed to result from side projector-related AWE. I wonder if the not mother came in and killed all the adults. Oof.
Keep it?
Wait, what? Ordinary dump site? Oh, Lord. Okay, can I go anywhere up here? Not seeing anything offhand. No, we're good.
They say when you visit your childhood home, everything feels small, like a miniature. I got that right.
I don't like this town. It brings back bad memories. My only chance ever to Godzilla. Yosh! Get out of my town. Feels good, man. Feels good. Okay. No tree survives. Missed one. Cute. Okay. Feels good. Feels good. A thermonuclear blast radiance, apparently? Oh, no, no, no. This is not the range of a nuke. Dude, if this was an actual nuclear weapon from the size of these houses, every single thing in here would have been eradicated on an atomic level if that was a nuclear weapon. Like, a blast radius for a nuke is so much larger than this little town. Yeah, that is not a nuclear thing. That is way too tiny. Oh, it could have been a mini nuke, I guess. But like a normal nuke. The nukes that we know of are so much bigger. Yeah. Thermonuclear blast radius? That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. Uh-oh. Here we go.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What?
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time.
Oh,
She's
she
calling
left.
me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly. They took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Damn. Super quick, guys. I'm going to take a fast AFK, quick bio, and then I'll be back to, well, keep going. We got a lot of time left today. Back in just a minute. woo, woo. All right. Awesome. Uh-oh. Looks like Bumaputra. They've had a catwalk on their keyboard. Happens to the best of us. All right, let's keep moving. Oh, this is the way we came. Yeah, okay. We're gonna keep going top. What are we even entering? You are entering for Batman Arkham City Game of the Year, donated by Shinichi. Thanks for that, bud. Great game, too. I had a lot of fun with that one. Ordinary Supplement. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden and the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that the accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, DF claims there were 8 sides for the projector. JF mentioned 9. The Bureau found 1 side intact and the burnt remains of 6 others. Oh, maybe some slides made it out. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the Ordinary Town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to limited space investigation, this AW will be investigated in the containment sector. Cool. Hey, Woda. Hey, Anevil. How are you guys? By the way, EverQuest Junkie, Torn Wings, Random Gambit, and Joel Bendiros, thank you all for your subs today. Really appreciate it. Myrmidoc, with that $10 tip, he says, to a fellow nerd. Thanks, buddy. And we also have Yamaha Hero gifting 3 subs and Dolly the Dinosaur as well. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your support. Really appreciate it. And thanks for letting me play these games for you guys. Is the main character Jesse? Yes. We are Jesse Faden. Whoa. It is the whole dump.
Moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing.
Them tunnels, though.
Unbelievable.
By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the Ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the blank department. Details will be forthcoming. The area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors, found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Oh my.